Hey, DMZ here. First, I'd like to say a huge thank you to DM Scotty. The dedication you have to your YouTube channel, all the inspiration you've given me. Every time I watch your clips, my brain just starts racing with all kinds of new ideas, and I can't thank you enough. Please kind of take what I'm about to show you as an homage to you and the best kind of thank you I could muster. I've been playing Pathfinder for a year with some friends. I just finished my first stint as DM. What we've been playing is Hollow's Last Hope. It's a first level wilderness campaign that takes place in Pathfinder's Darkmoon Vale. These are my wilderness boards. DM Scotty, if you've been talking about doing 2.5, I kind of tried to ratchet things up a bit and go to like a 2.75. You'll have to please let me know what you think of the results. I should also mention budget, both in time and dollars. I get a lot of stuff for free because I'm a school teacher and kids are always bringing projects to school and they go to throw it away and I say, hey, wait a second, these flowers are like $1 a piece at Hobby Lobby. Can I have those? And they go, yeah, sure. So I get them. I also have a summer camp company that does historical reenactment for kids. So like this plywood and all the paint are just leftovers that I have laying around. And when it comes to time, this took a lot of time. While I was DMing, all the prep work I was doing was kind of like a part-time job. I was probably putting in, a good 10, 15 hours a week, maybe trying to get all this stuff done. So let's go into some details here. Starting up at the top, we have some deciduous trees and conifers, a few bears wandering through the forest. I'm lucky enough to live in Colorado, so I can go up into the foothills and just grab big chunks of bark like this one. Primed it, little paint, little silver highlighting and some gravel. These stumps in Darkmoon wood, they are harvesting the Darkmoon wood via a lumber consortium. So they're chopping everything down and there's a little sawdust. There's also geothermal activity, so I threw in a mud pit. This is DM Scotty's kind of liquid trick with the hot glue gun with some bubbles. And DM Scotty's trick too, I kind of have some little mud veins running through. These can separate. It's just wide enough and it just fits on my friend's dining room table, and everybody can kind of keep their character sheets to the left and to the right. This was a swamp board, pond board that I was hoping to go for. There's Sen, our party's monk and cleric surrounded by goblins, nothing he can't handle. I tried to keep the board a little more brown. It's Woodland Scenics water. That stuff is expensive and I did have to buy. It's like $20 a bottle. Try to add some moss up in the trees, some plants growing around the water's edge. This was for a creek encounter in the woods. Here we have Daventhus, our half-orc fighter, getting ready to take on a water elemental that just spawned from the creek water. Flowers and rocks. This was a general encounter board that we used. At one part in the story, they needed to go check out a burnt down orphanage. So he threw that on there. At another point, they had to go check out an insect attack, and they ran into these anthills and a swarm of ants. Took the players a couple tries to figure that one out. And this is my favorite piece. A little bit of a spoiler alert. The characters at one point have to travel into Darkmoon Wood and find the oldest tree. So this is my version of the Elderwood, the Darkmoon Elderwood, inside the forest. Kind of get up close here. We have some moss. This is DM Scotty's hot glue gun trick again for some tree roots. Worked like a charm. Dry brushing and washing on the tree. DM Scotty's tip on using aquarium plants Some of the heroes were brave enough to climb up into the tree and combat some of the critters that were living inside. A challenge on this was trying to make it look like a tree, but at the same time trying to make a serviceable and playable vertical game board. Also taught me the need for photo referencing, just like the big time artists do. One more sweep across. If you'd like to know how I did anything in particular, I guess you just leave a post. Again, thank you, DM Scotty. Let's hope the community keeps building. Go crafters go. Thanks for watching.